Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done any actual content, like interactive content. So here we go. And like the title suggests, we're doing a personality quiz, test, whatever. My friend sent me this link, so I'm just gonna do it. So let's see what personality this thing says I have. All right, let's see. Let's see. Before you start, your answers are okay. All right. This is Blossom Up. We find it easy to make new friends. Yes. I don't ever try. I don't try though. Like I would go someplace and I'll just be chilling, and boom, I end up talking to some random person, and next thing you know, we're grabbing drinks the following week. Like I don't know. Like one of my friend can tell you, we were at a club, right? And there was this couple, like this off in the corner by the bar. And I just randomly get a drink, and we just vibing the whole night. It happened like twice in a row because I went there like maybe 2 weeks later. That same club, same couple was there again. So I feel like they're there every night, but it's just I don't know. I can't explain it. Um, you can spend days learning about random things that interest you. Oh yeah, strongly agree. Hell yeah, I go down the rabbit hole like willingly, like willingly. When others are upset, you feel upset too. Uh, I think I'm on neutral with that one. You aren't one for backup plans. No, I disagree. Yeah, I disagree because I normally have backup plans most times. You stay cool, calm, and collected even when under. Oh yeah, strongly agree. I don't be freaking out. Like some people find it annoying about me that I don't be losing my shit when shit go wrong. When out and about, you don't really introduce yourself to new people. You prefer to chat with people you already know. That I agree with. I usually do that, and then people just graduate towards me. So I don't know why. Um, you don't like to start a new project until the first one. I strongly disagree. My brain be firing in so many different ways. It's actually friggin' annoying. Like I started a book, and then while writing that book, or is it whilst whilst writing that book, I got ideas for another book. So then I started writing that one, so I don't forget what I want to do, and I put it aside. And in the process of doing that, I have another idea, which so my brain just I don't know, and I like, and all of the ideas are pretty good, so I try to have them separated and note it down so that I can get back to it and I won't forget where I was. I don't know, maybe others are like that too, but that's just me. You're a sentimental type of person. I'm neutral. I'm neutral, I would say. You enjoy using lists or schedules. Neutral. It depends on what it is. Um, Making a small mistake can make you question your knowledge on a subject. Honestly, it depends. Upon neutral as well. It really depends on what it is. Because some things I'd be like, fuck it, it happened. But and it also depends on how important that project is. So you usually spark up a conversation with a stranger. Does a bartender count? Does a bartender count? I don't even know. I'm gonna say agree. I'm gonna say agree. Because I feel like that. Well, anyways, you love talking about and analyzing creative works. Or strongly agree. I know my friends be annoyed with me because I be talking about comics, random animes I've been watching, and I go into the lore and everything, and it's just I know my friends find me bloody annoying. Like we took a beach trip this past weekend, and I think like all the way there, like we just spoke about like comic shit or like I don't know, like Disney shows and cartoons we grew up watching, and we just went into with all the backstories and shit. I don't know. You follow your heart more than your head. Uh, Neutral. You tend to prefer following a daily routine as opposed to just doing whatever you want. No, I disagree. I just do whatever I want. When you meet new people, you worry about whether you made a great first impression. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I don't care. You just don't have to talk to me anymore. That's it. I'm not gonna be like curled up in a ball, like, oh my god, they're not texting me, they're not calling me. No, I barely even call my friends or text my friends. Like my best friend barely care about for me, so I don't know. I'm weird like that. You prefer solo activities over group activities. Neutral. I would say neutral. You love watching movies that lets you interpret the ending yourself. Mm, no. You get more happiness from achieving things yourself than you do from helping. What you get more happiness from achieving things yourself than you do from helping others. Ah, hmm. Neutral. You aren't interested in very many things. Agree. I agree with that. You often worry about the worst possible scenario in any given situation. Actually, you know what I do? And I think I saw this in a book or I've seen it on a show somewhere where like I hope for the best but expect the worst. So maybe agree, I guess. But it's not like something that I make control the things I do and how I do things. It's just that's just how I think. You love taking up leadership roles. N- Not really. No, but I'm always in it, and then clearly I do it well because I keep stop neutral, I guess. But I don't know, because I do like it sometimes, and it also depends on what it is. But it is what it is. You're an artistic type of person. That you're an artistic type of person. Yes, that's for sure. All my friends will say that. The world would be better off if people made more decisions with their feelings. I disagree. Because some people's feelings be shit. I'm sorry. But that's just the truth. You prefer to relax before getting into chores. Oh, agree. Sure. I can't just go into it. You don't, and I need music. You don't mind when other people are having a heated argument in front of you. Yeah, I don't mind so long as they don't involve me in it. Cause people most times people do not like my opinions because my opinions usually are, anyways. I would say neutral because it depends on the argument though. You like being the center of attention. I want to say I disagree, but I'm doing content creation and I'm stream, so I feel like neutral because I don't know. Your mood is genuinely pretty stable. I wish. You have plenty of patience for people that aren't as efficient as you. It depends on the person, so neutral. You're spontaneous. Neutral. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Not really, because I don't really care. Like, it's death. It doesn't really matter to me. You prefer to be on your own rather than with others. I feel like I agree. Like, I prefer, I really, really, really appreciate my quiet alone time. Like, I get tired of people pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're like, I don't know. I'm such a weird person. Cause you hear this, right? I can like be with my friends, and they could like sit over there in a corner somewhere, and I'll be here on my computer just doing whatever. We don't have to talk to each other, but sometimes just having them present is enough. You know what I'm saying? But when they, well, I don't like, cause I don't like being interrupted when I'm doing something. So I don't know. I feel like that's neutral. But I really do. I do love my alone time. You love theoretical discussions and could engage in them for days on end. Oh, strongly agree. Strongly agree. I love those conversations. You have a hard time empathizing with people who come from a very different lifestyle to your own. I disagree. I am, as much as I'm not a people's person sometimes, I still I try to approach things um, in multiple, point of views. Like I try to see things from other people's point of views most times. So yeah. When there is a decision to be made, you want to make it right away. No, I don't like rushing into things like that. And it depends on what it is too. You tend to second guess the decision you've made. Oh yeah, I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I don't regret anything, but I have questioned myself sometimes. Because I'm like, you learn, right? Socializing quickly exhausts you. Oh hell yeah! Listen, you enjoy going to art museums. I haven't been to that many, so I can't say I enjoy it or I don't enjoy it. So you struggle to understand what others are feeling. Sometimes I do. You like most times actually. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Mm. You often feel insecure. Do I? Do I? Yeah, sometimes. You prefer talking to people on the phone over texting or messaging them. I honestly prefer texting, to be honest. I'm gonna disagree with that. I don't really like talking like that on the phone. Like, no. Don't call me. Don't call me. When someone has a different perspective on a subject than you genuinely try to understand where they're coming from. Yeah. You find that telling the cold hard truth is more important than being tactful. Depends. I'm usually blunt. You're happy about I'm becoming better. You're happy to go with the flow when your plans are interrupted. Yeah. Mistakes you made in the past often haunt your mind. I disagree. I don't care. Move on. You learn, you live, and you learn. You feel energized after spending time alone, engaging in solitary activities like reading or reflecting. Agree. Agree. You prefer to rely on your instincts rather than sticking strictly to a set plan or schedule. Sometimes, depends. You often find yourself deeply contemplating the underlying meanings and implications of things rather than focusing solely on the surface details. Mm. When making decisions, how long is this shit? When making decisions, you prioritize logic and objective analysis over considering how it might impact others' feelings. Like I said, it depends on what it is. Most times I focus on it logically and then deal with it. But depending on what the situation is, I try to think of it as to how other people would feel. So you often find yourself worrying about potential future outcomes or what could go wrong in a given situation, even if things seem to be going well at the moment. I agree. You often find yourself drawn to new experiences and enjoy exploring unfamiliar places or trying out new activities. Depends on the activity and it depends on who I'm doing it with. You tend to trust your gut feelings and intuition when faced with difficult decisions, rather than relying solely on logical analysis. I agree with that. I don't always think it out too much sometimes. You feel a strong sense of empathy towards others and are often affected by their emotions even if they don't. I disagree with that. So, no. Um, but it also depends on the person. Again, you prefer some people I feel more empathetic with. I don't know how to explain that. You prefer to have a well structured plan in place rather than leaving things up to chance or improvisation. I tend to improvise quite often sometimes. You thrive in dynamic, fast paced environments and feel invigorated by challenging situations that require quick thinking and adaptability. Neutral. When faced with a problem, you're more inclined to seek out practical solutions rather than dwelling on abstract theories or hypothetical scenarios. Oh, wait, I did the wrong thing. Hang on. Yeah, this one. That's the one. You enjoy engaging in deep, meaningful conversations with others, exploring complex ideas and exchanging perspectives. Yes. You often find yourself reflecting on past experiences and considering how they shape your beliefs and values. I do that. I do that for sure. You're inclined to take charge in group settings, assuming leadership roles and guiding others towards achieving common goals. It just happens. Is that I don't seek out leadership roles. It just happens. So neutral. You feel most comfortable when your environment is organized and structured, and you may feel stressed or unsettled in chaotic or problematic situations. Agree. You prefer spending time with a small group of close friends rather than attending large social gatherings. Agree. When presented with multiple options, you tend to follow your heart and make decisions based on what feels right in the moment. Agree. You enjoy exploring new ideas and concepts, often seeking out opportunities to expand your knowledge and understanding of the world. I do like doing that. Like, I've recently, well, not recently, but I've been on this like astrophysics kind of binge recently, and just physics in general, just learning how the world works and how things happen and how we enjoy certain things without even realizing how complex it actually is, because we don't really pay mind to some things, you know. um, you find it easy to adapt to changes in plans or unexpected situations, often seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning. I agree. I welcome the chaos sometimes. When working on a project, you value efficiency, and strive to complete tasks quickly and effectively. Sometimes depends on the project. You often seek out opportunities to challenge yourself and push your limits, whenever it whether it's through physical activities or intellectual pursuits. You often seek out opportunities to challenge yourself and push your limits. Agree. You prefer to focus on the present moment rather than dwelling on past regrets. Strongly agree. You enjoy engaging in lively debates and discussions, sharing your opinions and perspectives with others while also listening to different viewpoints. I agree. I do it all the time. Like recently, I've been forcefully involved in political conversations, and so. But I like um, looking at it from multiple angles, and I try to see everyone's point of view. So you have a strong desire for structure and order in your daily life, feeling most at ease when following a clear routine or schedule. Eh. You tend to be proactive in seeking out new experiences and opportunities, embracing changes as a natural part of life. I do embrace changes. I do. Change is inevitable. Um, uh, you feel energized and excited by social interactions, often seeking out opportunities to meet new people and engage in activities. Mm, mm, I don't know, because I never go into any situation like I'm gonna, I wanna talk to as many people as I can. I wanna just, but it always happens, and most times I tend to, I'll just put neutral. Fuck it. Um, when making decisions, you prioritize logical reasoning and objective analysis, considering the facts and evidence before reaching a conclusion. I agree. I feel like some of these questions are like repeating themselves and just worded differently. You tend to be a highly self-critical and introspective, frequently reflecting on your actions and decisions and striving for self-improvement. I agree. You often find yourself empathizing with others' emotions, even if you haven't experienced the same situation yourself, and strive to offer support and understanding. It depends on the person. You prefer to have a clear plan and direction in life, setting specific goals and working diligently to achieve them. Agree. Submit. Let's see what the results are. Now I gotta pay. This is some bullshit. Let me stop. Hang on. Let's do this real quick. This is some bullshit. I can't see for shit. Alright. Okay. Let's just do that. Alright. Well, so my personality type is INTJ. What the fuck is that? It says right here, visionary creator. They are strategic, independent thinkers skilled at creating and executing long-term plans. So, introversion. So I'm 70% introvert and 30% extrovert. Intuition, 76%. You know what? I'm dumb. All right, so this is what it says. All right, that's what it says here, and this is like the breakdown. That is interesting. I would perceiving and judging is 50-50. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like, okay. So that's my personality thing. What's done here? Okay. That's my personality thing. They got IQ tests on here too. My IQ is gonna be like 2. Let me stop. But yeah, that was my personality test. So I've always wondered what it is, and according to this site, Blossom Up, it's INTJ, right? Introversion, intuition, thinking, judging. That is my personality type, visionary creator. So now I'm gonna put that in everything on all my social media now. Yeah. So tell me what your guys' personality type is, and how accurate you think those are. If it really truly does describe you, I think this is pretty accurate for me, to be honest with you. I think it really is, but it's interesting. Yeah. I think this is pretty cool. my weakness, lack of empathy. That's crazy. It sounds fucked up, but it's kind of true. It is kind of true. But anyway, see you guys in the next video. Comment down below your personality type and tell me what you would like for me to do in a next video. Peace.